Next question, what is your type? When was your last relationship? What's the craziest rumor you've heard about yourself? I really don't care. No, we ain't gonna talk about that. That's nothing I've ever got caught with. Someone says, are you single or taken? Because I feel like we're all here for a reason. We all have a purpose. Somebody asked me, do you have motion? Whew, scary time, right? That's how cocky doing it. Next question is, what is your advice for other people wanting to become an influencer, YouTuber, etc.? Hi guys, welcome back to another video. It's your girl Harmony Marie. Today, y'all, I told y'all I would do a Q&A for y'all. I got a couple questions that I asked y'all on my Instagram. Make sure y'all go follow all of my socials. They will be in the description, so y'all don't have to worry about that. But yeah, I got a couple questions, so let's start off. So the first one, if y'all got the update, this thing be zooming in and out, because I screenshot the questions. Okay, so one of them says, how happy are you, 1 through 10? Honestly, y'all, I'm gonna go with 9. I feel like I'm trying to be like more positive nowadays, but I really have nothing to complain about, so that's why I was just like, you know, I feel happy. There's no complaints, no complaint. I know life gets hard, but sometimes you gotta sometimes, you know, keep it cute, keep it demure. That's not even funny. Yeah, so I'll give it a 9. So the next question is, are you, yo, I don't even know what that means. We're gonna skip out that. Next question is, how did you get into acting? So honestly, y'all, that's a very long story. I would do like a story time for y'all, honestly, like in a separate video. But acting kind of has always been like a part of me, I guess. My mom, she put me into like acting and modeling when I was like 4. I feel like the earliest thing I remember was like a Cheerios commercial thing and like some showcases. Like that's really the only thing I remember back then. I did my first film when I was 9 years old, and then I had got my first agent when I was like 8. So around that time, and then like when I was 14, that's when I really like started investing into my career. But at the age of 9 is when I realized like this is what I want to do like with my life. So that's to sum it up. It's honestly a funny story how I got my first agent. If y'all want a story time, I'll give y'all that, but just to sum it up, it's kind of been like a part of me. So that's like my career, if you didn't know. But yeah, to answer that question, that's like a little summary. Next question is, where do you see yourself in the future? Basically, I just see myself like happy, healthy, wealthy, living my life, being free. Oh, of course, having like a great relationship with God and my family. Like I want my family taken care of and stuff. So I really see a bright future for myself. I have a lot of plans that, you know, goals, dreams, desires that I want to accomplish, that I feel like will be accomplished. Kind of like how I see my future. I think about it a lot, honestly. That's kind of how I see it. Somebody asked me, do you have motion? Yeah. I got motion. I mean, I feel like I got. I'm gonna just leave it there. I got motion, y'all. Say however you want, however you think about how you want to put it. I got it. Next question, what is your type? Honestly, y'all, I'm gonna put it this way. I feel like if I find you attractive, that kind of just all that matters. Like I'm not really like, I try not to be I try not to be superficial. Like people be like, oh, like what type of like skin type and this and that. Like I don't really think too much on that. I feel like the only thing I'm superficial on is like height. I'm not really like superficial about things. Like if I find you attractive, I find you attractive. What I was getting to is like, it's really about your character. Like I have standards. I feel like I really just go about my standards, like if you know you fit that. But honestly, you could look good and your character be trash, and then I just think you ugly. It's just like after that, like I don't know, I get like the ick with people with bad character. So it's just like, yeah, you might look good, but once I find out your real character, I don't know, my perspective just changed. I'm just like, ew. Like y'all understand, like there's been so many situations where that's happened where it's like once you figure out the person's character, it's just like change your perspective, and it's like I don't even want to deal with it. So yeah, I would say I really just base, like I know people be like, oh, it's not about looks, it's about personality, but I honestly feel like that is important. But if I find you attractive, that kind of really just it is what it is. I don't have like a certain type as far as like height. Like I feel like the shortest I would do is like 5'11". Sorry. That's the only time it's superficial. Other than that, with me, it's really about your character though. We're gonna say no type, just standards. The next one is, are you looking to make it big on YouTube or still going to college? Y'all, first of all, college is always going to be in the picture. Like I'm gonna go to college no matter what, you know, whether it's like, yeah, acting and YouTube, I'm still in college. But as far as the YouTube aspect, it's not that I'm necessarily looking to be big on YouTube. It's just something that I enjoy doing. Like I said, like my main passion is acting, and I want y'all, you know, to be on the journey with me and my acting career. So YouTube is really just like it's like my little personal documentary, really. So it doesn't really have like any like aspect on like, oh, if I make it big, then I'm going to college. Like, no, I'm gonna go to college. Focus on my career while I'm in college, if that makes sense. YouTube is just something I do for fun, that I like to do. So the next question is, what is your proudest accomplishment? That's a good one, honestly. But I am proud of a lot of things that I have done, I feel like, from an early age. But there's different things that I'm proud of. Honestly, I think my proudest accomplishment is getting saved. That's like getting baptized. Like, y'all, I feel like that's my proudest accomplishment, because there's a lot of things that I can say that's like, just like, okay, you know, that's cool. Like, there's a couple things I can say, like what I said about my book, about my career, and about, you know, the things that I've done. Like, we could talk about that, but honestly, I feel like deep inside, my biggest like accomplishment is giving my life to God. Like, all the other stuff is great, don't get me wrong, but I feel like the first thing that would come to mind would be that. That's my answer for that question. Next question is, what is your advice for other people wanting to become an influencer, YouTuber, etc.? As far as like the YouTube part, I would say, like, first of all, be yourself. Figure out what you want to do with your channel. Just have fun with it, honestly. Don't think about it too much. I think like when I first started, because I started YouTube during the pandemic, so it gave me time to like learn and really actually grind on YouTube. But like at this point, I'm just like, I just really just want to have fun with it, honestly. So I would say, you know, of course, learn it. If you like, if this is something like you want to, you know, make it big on here, learn, like they say, practice your craft. Like, learn it, because I got that time to learn it, and then have fun with it. Figure out what you want to do, what's best for you. You know, have fun, honestly, because the rest, like the algorithm, all that stuff, it'll just fall into place. And be consistent. Like, I know that's like ironic coming from me, because I haven't been on here in a while. Honestly, if this is something like you want to be big on, like YouTube or like, you know, other social medias, which honestly I can't really speak on other social medias, because like other social media I just do it just because. Like Instagram, I just post pictures because I be liking my outfits or how I look and stuff, so I just post like just because. But as far as YouTube, if you want to make it like big on YouTube, the best thing is to be consistent with what you do, but figure out what like your channel is going to be about. That's the only advice. But just please don't stress over it, y'all. It's not worth stressing over. Okay, we gotta talk about. Okay, so someone says, are you single or taken? I'm single, y'all. When was your last relationship? Never been in a relationship. Never. Never been in a relationship, guys. We don't claim those. I'm just playing. Let me stop being shady. Y'all know how situations go, so we don't have to talk too much on that, but let that go. What's that? How tall are you? I'm 5'5". I'm like I might be 5. Nah, I'm 5'5", because I did just go to the doctor and she said he was 5'5". What motivates you to do YouTube? Oh, no, what is your motivation to do YouTube? I don't know. Like I said before, I just have fun with it. I feel like my thing that keeps me motivated, like overall, like with anything, y'all, is just prayer. Like, I don't know what else to say. Like, just pray, y'all. That's the only thing. That's all I got for y'all. I'm not gonna lie. How do I stay motivated? I can't even think. Like, how do I stay motivated? I just think about like all the dreams that I've had, like since a little kid. If you could travel anywhere in the world, where would it be? There's a couple places. Like, I definitely want to travel. I love traveling, and I feel like visiting different places and then just different experiences is really great. But the places, I'll give y'all my top 3 would probably be Dubai, Paris, and Bora Bora, or any like island. It was this one, I don't know, but it's like this island is so pretty, somewhere in the islands, y'all, the Caribbeans, I think. But I definitely want to I want to travel all over the world. Like, I want to see all, like, oh yeah, Kenya. I want to visit Kenya too. I have like a long list of places that I want to visit, but I definitely like traveling is definitely on my bucket list, you know. People who know me know that I like traveling and stuff. If you could have dinner with anyone, living or dead, who would it be? Anyone? Y'all know who I want to have dinner with? Tupac. I don't know why. That's just weird. Like, as far as like dead, Tupac. Or wait a minute, Jesus.
Yeah.
I would like to.
I mean,
huh?
He's risen.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, Jesus risen. I'm sorry. Forgive me. But you know what? Actually, I would with my nana. I want to have dinner with her. That's what. Yeah, I want to have dinner with her, cause and you know, get to know her and stuff. Yeah, that's one person. What piece of advice would you give your younger self? Whew, girl. Like I've been saying for years, don't worry. Okay, but honestly, I feel like that's always been something, you know, something big for me. Like, that's why I wrote my whole book on, you know, not worrying. I would say be patient and know that everything's gonna be okay. Just don't worry. It's gonna work out. Say that to myself now. But yeah, that was something I would tell my younger self. How do you film vlogs in public places while people are watching? I just do it. Like, I really don't care. Like, y'all, like, what they gonna do? Like, I mean, unless it's like restricted in certain places, but yeah, I can't care about that stuff. Especially if you want to vlog, just vlog. Do what you do. Like, even like sometimes like when I was at school, I was vlogging, didn't care what they thought. No, you gotta just do you, y'all. I mean, respect other people's privacy too, but that comes in with like the editing part. You have to cut stuff out. Y'all know how to do. But yeah, just do it. What's the craziest rumor you heard about yourself? The things that I could tell y'all. I'm not even gonna get into rumors because this is wasting my time. But I'll tell y'all like the biggest like misconception. People think I'm bougie. I mean, I feel like I like nice things. And I take pride in myself, I guess, but I'm not bougie. I feel like I'm very like down to earth. I feel like I'm humble. I'm very humble because people look on the outer appearance, but you don't know what happens behind closed doors, what a person's been through. So it's just like that. And I feel like the things that have happened have kept me humble. Like I remember things, but we didn't go get too much into it. But I think the biggest misconception is, oh, you're bougie, you think you're better than. That's not the case. I know what has happened in my life and the things around me, and I know that I'm a humble person. But yeah, I do like nice things. I'm not even gonna hold you, I like nice things. But that's the biggest misconception. I've heard that a couple of times, but it's whatever. It says, what is the biggest lie you ever told? First of all, I don't even lie like that. But I know like, okay, everybody lies, but I don't think I've told like no crazy lie before. Oh, I do remember. I'm not even gonna talk about that. Never mind. What's the most trouble you've gotten into?
I should answer this question.
What?
Oh, that one time when you was.
Oh my gosh, please.
You didn't really get in a lot of trouble.
Spare me. So apparently, I was doing things on social media that I got in trouble with. But anyways, none of that matters. I don't really get in trouble like my smart mouth. Okay, but nothing I've ever got caught with.
Ooh.
I'm just playing, y'all. Don't get caught, y'all. Next question is, what is your middle name? Marie, that's my middle name. Okay, what is your best trait? Everything. Sorry. That sounds cocky, don't it? My smile, I guess. My best trait, I like my smile, personality, my drive, everything, y'all, everything. What are we talking about here? This question said, are you a city girl or a country girl? So let me put it this way. Because St. Louis, people consider St. Louis the country, so I'm from the country, but I prefer the city life. I like the city life. I like the fast life. I like it. But as far as like my native, country girl. But as far as like what I like, city. I'm gonna have to go with city. What's your favorite animal? A lion. The lion has to be like my favorite animal. Do you have any bad habits? I think I'm like not really patient. I feel like I gotta work on my patience, y'all. I be wanting to like stuff to happen like that, but it's just like not realistic. So I have to say like my patience is something I have to really work on. So basically it's not really a habit, but as far as like a flaw, it's just like my patience are really good. Like I don't really know why. I'm not really sure why I'm like that. I know I have to work on it, but it's just like my patience are thin, if that makes sense. Like, how would you describe your fashion? I just say it's just, I don't really know. Like I kind of just do like, it puts things together that I personally will feel good in. So I kind of just dress how I want to dress, do how I want to do it. I would just say like just Harmoni Marie. And there's different like celebrities that I like that inspire me and stuff, but I really just go based off of what I feel like look good on me. So I do like fashion though. I like putting clothes together. I like buying clothes, and I want to like up my fashion. Like I have an idea of how I want to like evolve my wardrobe. Fashion is just a way you express yourself. So express yourself how you want to. Whatever makes you feel comfortable, what you think you look good in, that's all that matters. And that's how I go about it. What was your dream job as a kid? Like I said, acting's always been a part of me, but I used to want to be a doctor. I wanted to be a general surgeon. Acting has always been, I just want to be a rapper. Like, whew, scary times. That was scary times, y'all. I used to make songs with my cousins and stuff. No, we didn't even gonna talk about that. It was good old days, y'all. Our songs were hard though, not too much. And the last question is, what inspires you? I say my mom. She does inspire me. Just watching her, like, y'all stop, because why did my camera turn off? So I would say my biggest like #1 inspiration is my mom. I feel like just watching her throughout all my 17 years of living. I feel like she's amazing, y'all. I feel like just growing up watching her, how she takes care of me and other people, and just how she is as a woman, as a businesswoman, as a person, as a mother, you know, all that she is. There's no greater role model than my mom. Like, not, you know, no shade, but I feel like my mom is my biggest role model, so she definitely inspired me. I have no more questions, so I hope y'all
tell a young boy or young girl who desires to pursue their dreams or goals but don't really have the right direction to go into that path. What would you tell them in terms of pursuing their purpose?
Pursuing your purpose?
Yeah.
I always like think about like I know I said this a lot, but like what makes you happy. I feel like if anything, if you're gonna, whatever your passion is should bring you some type of joy, some type of happiness. So thinking about the things that you like to do, the things that make you happy. Also, don't pressure it too much. And I know another thing I would say, I know not a lot of people are not like faith-based or like spiritual, but me personally, I pray about a lot of things. And one thing, like when I get like lost and confused, I just pray like, God, just show me like direction and, you know, help me, you know, figure this out. Because especially at this type of age, things get really confusing and really like hard. So I would say if you're not, that's your decision, but I would say pray about it, or, you know, just take time to refresh and about like, you know, what you like to do, and then just go with every day. Don't try not to stress too much about it, because I feel like we're all here for a reason. We all have a purpose, and eventually you will find your purpose. But my biggest thing, like the way that I go about it, is I pray about it. I try not to stress, even though I'm like the big, like I shouldn't even be talking. I stress about a lot of things, but I try not to. And, you know, I have like a great like support system that helps me, and I know not everybody has that. I support you. I feel like, you know, you're here for a reason. You know, your life matters, and you're gonna find your purpose eventually. It will happen, y'all. So just trust the process is what I can say, and have faith. Yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for some more. Y'all already know what to do. I'm gonna talk about the like, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I will see y'all in the next video. See y'all next video.